What do we got? What do we got? All right, 80% on the update. Ooh, helicopters. All right. Woo. Hey everybody, Joshua from Hamby Aeronautics. Got a big update today. In fact, I'm gonna go ahead and hit go on this so that I can link up the videos. All right, so pause that. Today we have helicopters. Now I just watched Sergio from Helisimmer. Watched his stream there. He was just in Portland and reminded me I need to get this thing installed. And so here it is. Test your skills. I'm just searching around now. Oh, look at this helicopter. All right, so helicopter. It just says helicopter. Let's click that. All right, looks like we've got new aerodynamics and everything. So this is going to involve first look. This is literally the first time I've opened it up, and we'll explore this, see about key assignments and all kinds of stuff. So there's the Cabri G2. Let's see what else. What are our options? So in this helicopter flight, our introduction flight, you'll perform basic maneuvers. Got cyclic aim torque pedals and all the cool stuff. All right. If this is your first time on my channel, it's getting ramped back up, so feel free to join in and subscribe so you can get all these updates I'll be sending out. Especially with this going on, I got the new Pro Flight Trainer, Puma X2, 2 throttles. All right, let's see. I guess let's just go fly the Cabri. I was gonna say, actually, I want to fly the 407. So let's just go to the map, and then we'll go somewhere neat. Let's go. Let's see. Where should we go? I'm curious too of the frames we'll be getting out of this thing. So I'm not doing VR today. I'll be testing that out in the next video. I just wanted to see how the helicopters behave, and I'm sure a lot of you guys do as well. So let's see. I don't want to go to DFW because I've been there too many times in real life, and I don't want to go back. All right, you can see how the weather, the current weather's pretty nasty here. So I'm going to do this just so I can get enough frames. It's actually been a little while since I've been on Microsoft here. So I don't know if they've changed the menus much, but let me take off live weather, and then I'm just going to put clear skies. Actually, let's do a few clouds. That'll be better. And then on here, let's see what we have. All right. Airplanes. Oops. Airplanes. They got a Cabri. Airplanes and such. Jets, airplanes, more stuff. More airplanes. I gotta get all the way up to B, I guess. There's Boeing, getting close. Bell, 407. Let's click this thing. Any liveries? Ooh! Look at all that. Ooh, I'm going with green. Lime green. Fluorescent yellowish. Green black. That's my favorite. So let's do this. All right, aircraft selection, cool. Departure airport. Let's see, let's go to Telluride in the day. I'm going over here. What do I need a runway for? Stick me on the ramp. All right, bop. All right. I'm just gonna see it here. Let's see what happens. This might take a little bit to roll in. So, my latest video, the one before this, I did a review on the Pro Flight Trainer, so if you want to, you can go check that out. I also did a real quick assembly video. It's really easy to put together. It's got some nice instructions and a little surprise gummy bears for you in there. And it's really good. Those guys over at Pro Flight Trainer are good. Now I had the Pro Flight Trainer Puma before this. That was my first set of actual helicopter controls. Before then, I can't remember if I actually put it on my YouTube, but I had some pretty janky flight sims, but you gotta do what you gotta do. I think the first one I ever did was I had a Logitech, regular joystick Logitech, you know, one of those $20 deals, and I just extended the pole to the floor so you get that feel. And then I had, let's see, I think I bought pedals. And then what my collective was rigged up, I actually had the collective go through some linkage in the back to move that little tab throttle on the Logitech. But hey, I got the muscle memory going, so you know, pedals, cyclic, and collective. Well, we're at the gas pump. Let's see. Forgot how to change views. Oh, let's go to ready to fly. All right, look at all this. That's good. We'll put the CG in the middle. Looks good to me. All right, it is not running, but look how sweet that looks. Wow. Wow. Can I turn this? No. Oh, check this out. New gauges, everybody. We got our power. We got our RPM. So we have an engine and rotor RPM, and we want to hear in this little green section here. And then airspeed on the analog gauge. Trim, that's all we need. We got the VSI and the altimeter as well. This is all looking good. I forget how good the graphics are in this sim. Let me click it on over here. Got two guys in here. I'm sorry, that's a girl. Sorry for the outside noise. It's storming, as you can see. I'm in the South Carolina area, so you can see on my map there, it is covered. We had the Nicole come through in the south and it pushed a bunch of weather up here. Anyways, I want to see a couple things. Right now, I bet there is nothing assigned. Maybe lights. Maybe not. Let me turn the batteries on. Excuse me. All right, I think that actually did turn the battery on. But what I'm gonna do is, let's see, how do we get back inside? Oh, there we go. Whoa, field of view is way back there. All right, clicky on all this stuff. All right. What was it? Alt-E? Let's make sure I'm recording. All right. Cool. Man, it looks excellent. All right, cool. Back in the driver's seat here. Let's see. I'm gonna zoom in just a tad. Maybe about there. Let's see. I'm gonna turn some stuff on. Let's see. I have nothing assigned. Like I said, this just came on. We got a 530. We have standard radios, standard package. This is actually my favorite. You get into all the glass stuff. It's cool and all, but this is where I like to be. Got a bunch of lights. There we go. Sweet. Back in here. All right. Hey, the cyclists actually. Pedals are on too. Interesting. Believe it or not, the collective is here. It's backwards though, so I have to figure that out. Let me see, throttle. All right, I'm gonna figure that out right here. All right, control options. Let's see. All right, Alpha, Bravo, Newt, Puma. Stick left throttle. All right. Let's see. For this stuff, Alpha lights are fine. I think it's got all that on there. Bravo. Flight control surfaces. Elevator, that's fine. I don't need that. As long as nothing's contradicting itself. Mixture prop, we don't have a mixture prop on here. I wonder if it's connected to any of this. The Bravo. Maybe it's that one. Oh, there we go. Mixture. I just want to make sure. All right, anyway, I'll just leave that as is, honestly. Let's go over here. Puma, brakes, power, throttle, here we go. What is my throttle axis? Neither of these. Okay, I think this is what Sergio was talking about. This is not the throttle, this is the collective. So, we may have to just roll up to 100% manually, because you're not really working the throttle anyway, unless you're out doing autos or starting up and shutting down. So, we don't have any flaps. Let's see. Brakes, nope. Throttle, this is where, let's see, rudder, it's anti-torque pedals. Rudder axis, elevator, and this, I'm just gonna put this, I'm gonna reverse it for the collective, and then let's do that. All right, go back, resume. There we go. Oh, there we go. How cool. You hear it? All right. No, nothing on the throttles. Let me see. I know everything's green right here. Let me see if I can. Avionics bus. Oops. There we go. I guess it's gonna be green. I'd have to go back. I haven't flown a 407 in a long time. All right. Let's just try to crank it. I got this. There we go. Started with a key. That's fine. Ooh, listen. There we go. Spooling up. Good enough for government work. All right. I'm gonna, let's see, boost strobe, taxi light. All right, put that sucker to fly. All right, RPM's coming up here. Rotor and engine. Sorry for the crazy start. All right, going now. Let's look at the. Let's see the tilt. Yeah, like that. Woo! All right. Oops. Oh, don't be crazy. Well, okay, not what I'm going for. There we go. I'm just gonna, I do want a wide field of view so I can see some stuff since I don't have VR, but here we go. We are far too close to this fuel station as well. So we'll hang up the nozzle there, and let's see. I can't read all that stuff down there, so let's see. All right, we're at 100. Okay, it is assigned on 2. Let me just fix this real quick. Alpha, okay. It is, let's see. Clear. All right, let's save. Let's see. I'm gonna do this and say, helicopter. All right, apply, save, go back, resume. Oh, that's weird. My 530's off. Okay. I don't need it anyway. All right. Doesn't quite move as far as I'm moving it. Let's see how it controls as far as we put it. All right. There we go. All right. A little collected. It's rotating back. I'm gonna let it kind of go backwards a little bit. I don't want it going forward any. So I'm just gonna pick it up. Little left pedal. Ooh. Alright. There we go. If I'm flying like this, I'm gonna bring my monitor closer to my face. It's kind of hard to see down here. Alright. Here we go. And the hover. I never did. That's weird. Everything's kind of frozen. Can't go back outside. Alright, I'm gonna pedal turn. We'll go left against the torque. Oh, look at that sun on the dust, glaring off of the dust on the windscreen. Shadows looking pretty good. All right, let's pull some power and get out of here. All right, I don't know what happened there with my.
Kilo Tango Echo X-ray automated weather observation 1400.
I used
Wind.
might have been due to the controls that I did.
Visibility 9.
And then it changed.
Sky condition.
Here's the wonderful Telluride.
700 feet.
Highest airport in the US.
15C.
I went here the other day and landed. You can land one way and take off. This was in a Citation Sovereign.
Kilo Tango Echo
That one's
X-ray
flying
automated
jets.
weather observation 1400 Zulu.
Oh, look at
Wind
it.
261
This
at 4.
really good.
Visibility 9. Sky condition.
Let's
Few
see.
clouds at
Let's see what it's got.
4,700 feet. Temperature 15C.
I wonder if it has assist on. I didn't even look at that. What is that? Fuel boost.
Echo X-ray automated weather observation
Boost pump not
1400
on?
Zulu. Wind 261 at 4. Visibility 9. Sky condition. Few clouds at 4,700 feet. Temperature 15
Sure.
deploy automated weather observation.
Funny, I turn my radios off and still
10
going. Off. There we go. All right, there we go. Cyclic centering. Where's my center? Back there somewhere. All right, I'm back in the green. I'm liking it so far. I just wanted to get everything set, so that's weird. Look, when I move the view, the taxi light goes away. I lift it up just a tad. Now that I got everything set. And let's look at that. Back on one. Let's do an external view. All right, good. I used to fly external views all the time just because I wanted to see the scenery. There we go. I didn't see any transition through the translational lift there. Might have just been my flying. It does pretty good. Like this thing really this thing is really light on controls. Let me pop over here. I think I probably have assist on or something. Because it's a little too easy to fly. Whoops. Oh. See, like I should be able to really crank that over there. All right. Let's see. Assistance. Oh, well, there you go. True to life. What was I thinking the whole time? True to life. Now let's see if we don't crash this thing. Get the ATC out of here. Check this. All right. Okay, that's still a little something. Let's see if I pick her up. All right. It's like it's got a little lean. It'll stick in that direction. So it should kind of swing back to center after I've centered the cyclic. It tends to keep going like out of a negative dynamic stability type. I'm gonna kind of see here. I can't really. I'm like putting in a lot of cyclic here, and it's like, look at that. I should be ripping this thing apart. But oh, I just did. That's just because I crashed. Okay, let me hit restart here, and see if it starts well. Just all right. So yeah, a lot of pedal. It's funny. It is stable, but which seems a little, I don't know, backwards. But you want it to be squirrely, just like they really are. They're really touchy. So you can do all this, and it just kind of do what it did. So good either way. Good either way. I'm gonna probably fool around with the sensitivities and see if I can't get this thing to be where I'm flying it just like this. When in reality I rest my hand on my knee and I'm just flying with fingers. That's how I fly, because there's no reason you should ever have to really put in this much input to turn the thing. There is the Valley Telluride. Let me get some speed here, and then I can get kind of rid of this problem. I'm pull some power. And I'm gonna go into the valley over here downtown. Over here. Look at this. It's funny, when we went there, we actually had there are no rental cars, no Ubers. Well, I'm sorry, take that back. There are rental cars available, but they were closed. So there was this Jeep company that's made for taking scenic tours with a Jeep. And I called him and he said, just take the Jeep, bring it back tomorrow, because I had to fly out the next day. And didn't charge it for it. Great company there. It's right there in the terminal of Telluride next time you go up there. But man, I'm impressed with it. It's going to need some work, but I am impressed with it. Like the graphics, I'm just looking at it. That's why I'm flying out here. It's just something. Airplane controls in the way. Like, look at that. Come on. Look at the beauty. I wonder if they put it in there. There's a gondola that goes up the hill off of ski season. I mean, it is the lift. It's ski season, but you can go and just take a view. It's like right over here. There's another way I could scoot around there. I'm gonna have to mess with my controls because I'm gonna be spending some time in this. This looks freaking awesome. Like this. And there we go. Look at the magic that is Bell 407. Scenery, still got some work to do with the terrain because water can't do that. But good Lord, look at the graphics. This helicopter looks great. Try not to crash from this view. Alright. Not that much. Skim the trees. Low and slow, that's how you do it with helicopters, right guys? Check that. Just looking at the thing. I don't know what all those numbers are. Alright, here it is. Hotel Telluride, just right around the corner here where we stayed. Let's see. I shall tell you, if there is a soccer field, it was in the back of the hotel. Actually, maybe that's pretending to be a soccer field. Hotel Telluride's like right down there somewhere. Anyway, I'll tell you where it's awesome. If you've ever been up there, if you've not gone there in the sim, just do it. It's super rad here. There's a nice canyon that runs through here, and all kinds of scenic flying. Go to the map and go to a different airport. What's cool scenery? Let's go San Fran. Whoop. Let's see. Come on, let me type. That's San Diego. San Francisco's F-O. Alright. Time of day. Let's see. Take this off. Clear skies. Let's go in the morning. That looks good. Let's go with a few clouds just to get some scenery in there. And I don't want to go to the gates. Look at all this airplane stuff. Airplanes, gates. And for all you true flight sim from Microsoft fans, I'm going to the GA ramp. I can't find the helipad at the moment. Gotta have the original music playing back there. FSX. Of course, it didn't start with FSX, but that was when I used to go to sleep to that music. I'd turn it on and just go to sleep. So I guess I should get going before I fall asleep on this. I'm gonna use the different livery as well. How about, give me the parking. Give me the parking. It's parking. All right, and fly. All right, whew. I'm just gonna start this thing up. I broke my hand not too long ago, so I got my cast off and I'm trying to get the strength back in my hand. I haven't been able to do the sim and stuff. It was kind of, awkward to put the cast was in the way, but got the cast off, got the pins out of my hand, and trying to get the strength back here. So good enough to fly. I'll go back to work too. I'll go fly there. I'm excited about this update here. And the multiplayer is good for anybody that hasn't played with their friends on here. X-Plane's, it's got some work to do with the multi. DCS is the best with multi, in my opinion. But this is also great. So all my helicopter guys and gals out there, we're gonna jump in and play these together. So it's got a lot to load. But man, I'm impressed with the visuals on it. The sensitivities, like I said, the sensitivities have got to be a little different. There's a floating TBM over there. All right, let's see what kind of frames I can get with this. It'll give me the start now. Ready to fly. All right, let's jump in and do what I did before. We'll just start the thing up. Throttle. I don't think it got hot starts though. If I can, yeah, there we go, max. All right, she's a spooling. Let's look at this livery. I like it. Bell 407 is one of my favorite helicopters. I've never flown one. I've flown 206s and Long Rangers and a Kiowa, but never the 407. So maybe one day. I don't fly helicopters for a living, but I do try to jump in when I can just for currency. I fly jets for a living. Let's face it, the helicopter market just doesn't quite pay what the airplanes do, so the dream is fly for money, and then fly jets for money, and then fly helicopters for fun, and then you still enjoy it. In my experience, as soon as you make it your job, unfortunately, it kind of takes a lot of the fun out of it. But, hey, you never know. All right, this thing is spooling up. I'm gonna put that back to both. We gotta start it like a piston airplane or piston helicopter. All right, there we go. We are in the green. I just want to look at this thing. Our light, taxi light. Let's see. The landing lights don't work, so I'd have to fix that for later. Get after Windows security. Man, look at that. The sun on it. Just looks fantastic. Look at that. Even the Stinger, it's got the bolts on it. Man, that looks good. Let's see here. Woo. Let's not do that. We'll crash the thing. Alright. Sweet. Alright, let's see if we can get some more juice out of this thing now. Uh-oh, I ain't buckled. Defrost. Ooh. Buckle. You know what? I guess it's overrated. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna put it about right there. Let's do right. Okay. Here we go. Sliding already. A little collective. Ooh, a little left side. There we go. Ooh, hang on. Look at all this stuff around here. Oh, I'm about to hit a pole. See the shadow there? Alright. Always do clearing turns, guys. Alright, where are we at? That's already San Francisco. I am all over the place. All right, here we go. Just little movements. Now, I'm trying to see here. Let's see. That's torque. I can see it down there. It's about 70. It's a good bit more power. And look at this. I mean, it's got more stuff, so my frames have dropped to about 40, but still, it's not too shabby. Yeah, she's flying a bit better in the low density. It's way up there at Telluride. I forget the exact amount, but maybe like 9,000. It is up there. And look at this. And all those sound effects. It's hard to hear the double sound effects in there. I wanted to hear it as well. There we go, 40 frames with a little bit of weather. That's not bad. I'm running an RTX 2080 Ti right now, i9 9900 processor there. Woo, look at that. Back in here for a second. All right, I think there's I can turn those lights off on my gauges somehow, but you know, it doesn't matter. Just wanted to fly around and look at this stuff. I mean, it does fly good. I don't know if it was because I reset it or what, but it's a little bit more responsive. Just a little bit, but it does tend to keep going. Like if I go like here, and then I center it again. A little weird, but it's really not bad. Like Sergio said, it's going to need some work, but it's fine tuning at this point because they have a really good base, in my opinion. Check that out. I got a tendency of punching on forward like this. I think a lot of people do, rather than sit back. On those long cross countries, you start to sit back and relax a little bit. But yeah, and it's looking great with this. I forget if I go to showcase, if it just continues to fly. Oh, yep. I guess it was gonna kill me there. All right, here. And this just looks great. All right, now to see if I can actually land the thing, let's find us a spot. I'll do a high reconnaissance real quick. I guess not high. Let's do a low reconnaissance. I'm just going to put it right there. I think that's where I was. I'm just going to go put it on the line though here. I don't know where the helipads are. So Microsoft, let's get those helipads in here. More just everywhere. Helipads everywhere. All right, let's see. I'm going pretty fast. I'm going to start lowering the collective here. A little right pedal, a little half cyclic. Start to descend. All right, coming in. Look at my view. That's where I'm going. Woo. I want to descend that fast. Now my view's like way back here. I'm going to zoom it just a tad. Maybe a little bit more. Yeah. All right. There we go. Bleed speed, bleed a little altitude, nice and soft. That's a little faster than I want. Slide backwards. See, the whole thing with this is like, whoop, and wow, did definitely done better than that before. The thing about when you go from VR, you can't get the sense of the attitude of the helicopter as well as in VR. In VR, your head still remains straight naturally, like a chicken. Anyway. I guess I'll wrap it up for now. I'm gonna keep flying this thing though, and see if I can poke around and get some cool stuff going. So, again, this is the new update. Today is November 11th. Happy Veterans Day to all you guys out there. And if you missed yesterday, happy birthday, Marine Corps, to to all my Marines out there. And today's a good day for release. We got the helicopters, the Cabri and the Bell 407. And I mean, they're just lovely to look at. But we'll wrap it up for now. And don't forget the Pro Flight Trainer if you're curious about this. ProFlightTrainer.com, I think it is. I'll post a link in the description for that too, I'm for sure. Check out the assembly video, the review video on the controls. They're fantastic. And I guess final thoughts on this. Looks great. Handles good. The flight dynamics are a work in progress, but it's a good baseline for it. So, all right, I'm gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna go back inside here for be quiet. I'm Joshua from Hamby Aeronautics. We'll see you.